He's the best listener. Whenever I have any problems or anything like that, he'll always be there to listen, always there with an open arm.
A lot of times it's because I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Welcome to Mothership Hits The Streets. What does love mean to you? Is it really hard to find love in Singapore? Today we hit the streets to find out from people what they think about love and what are some qualities they look for in a partner. Are you single, attached or married?
I'm single.
Single. Attached. Can you tell me that you're married without saying that you're married?
I have to be home by 10.
What does love mean to you? Maybe you go first.
Wow, that's a hard question.
Companionship, trust, comfort.
It's hard to define lah. It's hard to define. It's a mutual feeling for each other.
Doing some of the things that you might like together with the person and then finding joy in it because that person just makes you feel so much more happy doing it.
Like comfort.
You caught me off guard there.
Maybe that person is like your number one priority. Like, I mean, of course, after like your family.
Oh, okay, so number 2 priority.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think it's hard to find love in Singapore?
I think past a certain age it gets harder. I think during schooling days it's easier because there's more opportunities to meet people like your same age group and common interests.
I don't think it's just in Singapore. I think in general it's hard to find someone that you can vibe with. Like, it's easy to find someone to date, but maybe someone to settle down with, it's difficult.
The cost of living here is pretty high for average family or household. So people would struggle and then, they tend to quarrel quite a bit.
Like couples, you mean?
Couples, even before marriage, before anything.
Where do you think is the most common place that people can find love in Singapore?
Well, from my experience, I would say in a club.
So, do you meet your wife in a club?
Yeah. Found love in a hopeless place. Like my cousin, he know his other partner in the dating web.
Ah, okay.
I don't deny there's genuine people there looking for love to start a family. Whether can they go through the whole life 白头偕老 or
Yeah.
we don't know. Unless they start in the age of white hair.
Ah, then they
That's
already
already 白头偕老.
白头偕老. Oh my god, genius. What do you think about like workplace?
Oh,
Like workplace dating.
that's quite cool.
I think it's a bit scandalous. No, okay. I think there will be a lot of conflict.
Yeah,
Because
that's
if
true.
you're dating someone that is from the same workplace, like you might bump heads in terms of work. So that might cause a strain to your relationship.
We actually do set, for the lack of a better term, specific time blocks. For example, right, like we at work, we talk about work when we go to gym. So we talk about stuff at the gym, fitness, diet, whatever. So, it's not really an issue in terms of, us working at the same workspace. So you'll be talking about work pretty much all the time. I think you just need to put a bit of effort to have separations, with your time spent together.
You know, people usually ask about your worst dating experience, but I'll ask you about your best dating experience. Like,
I remember someone bought me tau hui, with dumpling.
Wait, what happened to the guy? I mean, most recent and best would be when he asked me to his no lah, just very sweet stuff lor. Buy me flowers, then set up a whole candlelight dinner at his house. So sweet eh.
what is it about your partner that makes you fall crazy in love?
Oh, I think for her she gives 100% to everything she does.
He's the best listener. Whenever I have any problems or anything like that, he'll always be there to listen, always there with an open arm.
A lot of times it's because I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So just listen.
Oh my god! He's also very honest. What is it about your partner that makes you mad? Maybe you go first.
I think she's got a lot.
It's a bit too logical sometimes. What I want is just it's okay, baby. Just but instead he has been giving a lot of advice. Yeah, but I appreciate that.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? I like to plan my days ahead, right? If I'm gonna go out on a weekend, I wanna okay, I'm gonna have a movie and have some new coffee or whatever, right? She's more laid back. She doesn't have a plan. She just wakes up whenever she wants, and these two types of different personalities tend to clash at times, right?
What's the best thing about being together for the both of you?
I've got my personal chauffeur.
Later you go home yourself. I think for me it's like having someone you can like fall back on, know that will always support you, and like you all can do things together and like share things with one another.
Can you give us one tip to a happy marriage?
Compromise.
Compromise.
Yeah. Be understanding and try to tolerate what you can for the other.
I mean, that was a good point, but I would say space, I guess. Space to do your own personal things.
You need to have good communication with your partner. I think relationship requires a lot of effort to maintain, especially. It's easy to fall in love, but even harder to remain in love.
I think love is everywhere in Singapore. It can be at your workplace, in your school, or on the apps. What do you think? Share with us in the comments below, and maybe you'll find the love of your life there.